Hello, 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 and welcome, my Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon to full moon next July into August 2020. I am your reader, Mark Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive president of DrawingTheCircle Productions, and fellow Earth sign Virgo that I am. No planets in Taurus, but plenty of Taurian friends along the way. If you are one of my subscribers, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. My numbers are growing steadily as we go. I prefer a nice stable growth, right? Huge peaks and valleys. I prefer more of that stability. Earth sign, you get me. So thank you so much for following along. And if you are new, please do consider liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and apparently commenting is the thing that gets people to see the videos. So please feel free to comment as you feel free to do so, right? You are free to do so, being that it's YouTube. Cool. And if you are new, these are called What Do I Need reads. Essentially, I'm doing what's called a 5-card draw, right? 5 different divination systems, one for a different pantheon of guidance and grace that I work with, angels, gods, goddesses, ascended masters, and the higher selves of all involved, pretty much the usual suspects, usual decks. All the decks that I read are at the description box all the way in the bottom. I call them out as I go. Each one will be a different thing that you need from this new moon to full moon next. And just for clarity, we're looking at a new moon on Monday. Oh my God, John Taylor. In Cancer, right? The 20th of July. And then we're looking at the waxing moon period, right? New to full, and full moon will be in Aquarius also on a Monday, August 3rd. So right after the Lughnasadh, Lamas Lughnasadh Sabbath, right? So that should be an interesting confluence, by the way. We'll see if that pops up throughout. Otherwise, just know this is a general read, right? Focus on your breath. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Check your other signs. These shouldn't be terribly long. It's a 5-card draw. And let's get up in this gig. Take a nice deep breath, my Taurians. And let's do this. I'm going to start with the Healing with the Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Please, my angels, my beloved angels, one card in clarity. What does this Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs really need? The healing angel that they need to call upon, right? Healing with the angels. What is the healing angel they need to ask for? Because the call has to come from us, right? We have to allow the angelic healing in. We have to be willing and humble enough to say, "Will you help me, please?" So what is the healing angel they need for this new moon in Cancer to full moon next in Aquarius, July into August 2020, please? What do you got for them? Oh my, new love. Now there are cupids. Beware, diaper babies with bows and arrows. Swat them out of the air, swat them out of the air, right? New love in that way certainly looks, very much the Cupid thing, right? The cherubim, although the cherubim are terrifying. I don't see them, never saw a cherubim. You don't want to see a cherubim, what they really look like, apparently. But this new love need not be purely romantic, but that's what you're going to jump to. That's a conclusion that we're going to jump to, but let's see what else hits the table, right? But we know, I'm calling to the angel of true love, of new love, whether or not it's true love, right? It's a little rhymer there that could really change the spell if you were going to cast for that sort of thing, right? New moon to full moon next. Let's ask the goddesses, the voices of the divine yin, what you need to be aware of inside of yourself, like the world behind your eyes. You may not share with the world, right? Nice deep breath. My goddesses, please. One card in clarity for this Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this new moon in Cancer to full moon next in Aquarius. What do they need to be aware of inside of themselves, right? In their thoughts, in their feelings, in their body, in their desires. What is it with this new love? Can you give us a piece of tarot, a little piece of story, a little piece of narrative, so that they can tune into what it is that they need to be aware of inside of themselves? Well, this new love is going to bring with it the power of Kali, the Awakener, and the card of the Tower. The finger of God. The Yod has touched you. The divine has knocked something down in order for it to be rebuilt, or something new to be rebuilt in its place. In other words, you've been struck by lightning. So this new love may very well come out of nowhere, unexpected. No one expects Kali the Awakener. A lot of you are laughing and your kids don't know why, and that's okay. It's sad, but it's okay. They have their own humor, right? We have our own. Really intense. Get ready. That's why you come for a reading, right? To prepare yourself. I don't know. Wear rubber-soled shoes. Good luck, because the love bug will get you if you don't watch out, right? Let's ask the gods with the mythic tarot. Did I say this was Daughters of the Moon? It's Daughters of the Moon tarot. I like to give credit where credit is due. This will be the divine masculine, though, the voices of the gods. What does he need to be aware of out here, right? Or your masculine energy in terms of, what's the energy you're putting out. It really is more about what you need to be aware of out here, in my opinion. Breathe. And people don't realize the body is actually external to who you are. Not the body, just like your car isn't external. That's yin and yang, really. The body is yang. Ready? Oh my gods. Yeah, I know. I feel it too. It's giving me a rumbly in my second chakra tumbly. Please, my gods, one card in clarity. What does this Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign need this new moon in Cancer to full moon next in Aquarius, July into August 2020? The angels are talking about new love. The goddesses sent a goddess, right? Kali, the Awakener. And this could be an awakening of Kundalini. This could be an awakening of, a dormant soul awakening, that sort of spiritual awakening thing. And this could be, pure love, spiritual love, right? But pure love. Divine love incarnate, self-love, an awakening in that way. It doesn't have to be sexual and romantic, maybe. So why don't you give us a little piece of narrative, my gods, for this Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, this new moon to full moon next, July, August 2020. All right. Four of Swords. Definitely some introspection, some mental rest, right? So to be aware of that, if things seem to be on a pause on the outside, or if people seem to be reflective, and again, the time that we're in, it's all been very Four of Swords, right? A lot of thinking, but also a stillness, finding answers within the stillness, not so much that let's say that Nine of Blades, that Nine of Swords energy, but the Four of Swords, that rest, that contemplation, that meditation, maybe perhaps transcending the mind as the silent witness. You might want to do a little Eckhart Tolle kind of power of now, sorta, as well as a mantra might be helpful, which is the next card that we'll do. But this also does give me the sense that with this new love, though you are struck by lightning, you might be very silent about it and playing it cool for whatever reason. Let's see. What is the perfect healing mantra? We're going to ask the Ascended Masters what your perfect healing mantra is. And it feels like you might need one. If the focus is, because this is really, it's a yang card that's pointing you yin side, right? At least in terms of that mental rest, not such an active thing. So you might not be acting on this new love just yet, but let's see what the mantra is. Breathe. My Ascended Masters, please. One card in clarity. What is the perfect healing mantra that this Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs needs to work with, right? What do they need this new moon in Cancer, a new moon on Monday to full moon in Aquarius, July into August 2020? What is their perfect healing mantra, please, my Ascended Master friends? Greeting wellness. Greeting wellness. Balance is the key to a life of infinite miracles, right? So the way to greet, the way of greeting wellness is to bring yourself into balance. And I'm familiar with this card. There we are. Just that light is a little annoying. It is about getting into physical balance, right? Energetic balance, mentally, emotionally, the holistic model. But, It's Matt Kahn. He does a lot of kale. I'm not a big kale. To me, kale belongs as lawn decoration, but that's just how I was raised, I suppose. No desire to juice it. Greeting wellness. Balance is the key to a life of miracles. When wellness is welcomed, you are taking responsibility for the upkeep and preservation of your body as your sacred vessel of spiritual growth, right? The only way for the soul to grow, apparently, is in a body, right? In some sort of physical experience here or elsewhere, from what I understand. In balance, you may come to see how endless wanting only creates more things to want. It's true. When operating from patterns of instant gratification isn't fast enough, you are likely chasing after happiness that is out of reach as your body remains out of balance. Yeah. Like if you don't sleep all night and then you're just like coffee all the next day, you're just out of balance. This is resolved by learning to care for the body physically, emotionally, energetically, and nutritionally. And that does sort of mirror the holistic model in a lot of ways. As your life comes into greater balance, you will likely sense true happiness, not as the end result of specific outcomes, like with this new love, but as the energy created by taking the time to truly care for yourself. So that might very much be what this card is about here. You sort of bringing yourself into balance to greet wellness along with this new love. Or this could be about you learning how to love yourself in a more, that makes sense for Taurus, physical, tangible way. This mantra is ideal for cultivating self-love, could be, right? Improving self-worth and letting go of compulsive tendencies. It's a good card, a very healthy card. You know, and everybody's going to have their own highly individualized curriculum and path for how they do that. But like for me, I've been doing yoga and Wim Hof breathing in the cold showers, but that's been more the physical part of it. And, you know, like really upping my fruit and vegetable intake, you know, sometimes through pizza. You know what I mean? Doing the hair, right? Treating myself well, that kind of thing. Alrighty, let's get your last card down, a whisper of love from the higher selves of all involved. And this will represent what you need in terms of the inspiration or the insight from your own higher self, sort of whispering in your ear. Hey kid, turn left, right? Hey, don't drink the milk. Why? It's spoiled, right? Take a nice deep breath. Yeah, I said that. Oh, the higher selves, the higher selves, the higher selves of all involved. Please, one card in clarity for this Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. This, what do they need? This new moon in Cancer to the full moon next in Aquarius, July into August 2020, because the angels are talking new love, right? And now we kind of get that could very much be, but I don't know, like new love, yes, but new love when struck by lightning, I mean, that could happen. That could be a real enlightenment experience, right? Where you understand loving yourself is your contribution to healing the planet, right? It's true. It actually absolutely is the holographic healing thing, right? As one of us heals, all of us heal. And hence, going into the depth inside of that, right? Greeting wellness, but also at the same time being struck by lightning. I mean, yes, this could be that a new love has come into your life and is really making you, oh, God, they're good at giving me narratives visually. Like, you might meet somebody and be just like, oh, I gotta get my act together, right? And the next thing you do, you're like, manicure, pedicure, facial massage, right? You know, workout, eat this, drink that, get rid of that, you know, bringing yourself into balance, or at least really going into the deep contemplation of it, right? So, higher selves of all involved, that was a nice little tidbit. See, they whisper stuff. They don't give you the whole story. So please, what is your whisper of love for your Taurian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, this new moon to full moon next, July to August 2020. Look at your inner strength. Look to your inner strength. Look to your inner strength. Will you just look to your inner strength? Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. It makes total sense with this greeting wellness. I will be glad to put this together for you. So, what we've got here is, yes, a new love comes in that very much may strike you with lightning or give you a sense of enlightenment, right? Like you get that sort of enlightenment, something, a veil is torn away quickly and you see, right? You get it. You're like, oh my God. And that could be as a result of maybe some meditation, or at least you really having to take a break and step back and take a pause and go, okay, there's this new love in my life, and I'm seeing this playing itself out as both the incarnation of self-love as the healing force, right? Greeting wellness, which is going to be the action that you can take as an earth sign here, but still looking inward, right? You're stronger than you realize here, that this love is the truth of who you are, and you can handle it, but you might also want to stabilize the body a little bit, right? Bring it into balance. Because what I love about this particular mantra, balance is the key to a life of infinite miracles. I'm down for that. I mean, not down enough to eat kale, but you know, I can find my version of it. Highly individualized curriculum. I mean, my God, if kale was the answer all these thousands of incarnations, I think somebody would have figured that out sooner. Instead, they put it all over golf courses. So this does make sense. This absolutely makes sense. So let me give you the blessing. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, Zeus, Buddha, Jesus, and anybody else who can help them. May the Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need this new moon to full moon next, that they may experience the enlightenment and the abrupt change of this new love coming into them, that it drive them inward a bit in terms that they can really find their inner strength, look to their inner strength, and as a result, greet wellness, bringing balance into their lives to manifest infinite miracles for their well-being and for the well-being of all. So mote it be. And so it is. Thank you so much for watching my Taurus Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Remember, if you want, please do like, subscribe, right? Hit the notification bell, comment. I read all the comments. It just takes me a couple of days because I got clients and stuff. But I do love the comments, the comment section. So again, thank you so much for watching, and wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this new moon to full moon next July into August 2020. Hail, farewell, and blessed be.